What's happening, guys? It's Bobby from Picky Tipsters. Happy weekend, and we've had a tough week actually. We haven't had a winner from the 21st to the 29th. It's been pretty difficult. Our profit and losses account is not looking good. We've gone down to minus 8.4 units since yesterday. We had two very unlucky each way bets. Fleur Forsyth, I thought should have done better, but she got fourth. Got beat fair and square, to be honest. And Political Policies, the Irish horse, Pat Mullen and Dundalk, I think got beat by a nose hair for third, so that was a bit unlucky. But never mind, those things happen. Anyway, onwards and upwards. I've been in this situation many times before, and I'm sure I can get out of it. Okay, so it's Saturday today, 30th of September, and we've got a few horses to get through. Actually, not too many. We've got 3 races to get through, and hopefully some non-account bets for our Twitter followers. By the way, the difference between a non-account bet and a main account bet is that main account bets are for serious punters. Like, you know, we're going pretty heavy on the horses that we back, and we have a pointing system, and we record all our bets. Non-account bets are for just for a laugh, you know, just 50p a pound per bet. We sort of post them on Twitter and have a bit of fun and a bit of banter, and you know, hopefully we can win some out of that as well. But yeah, let's just back to the serious stuff. We put all our big money on the main account bets, and we're going to start off today by previewing the 4:15 Chester. In this race, I like the look of a Richard Fahey horse called Zap. It was recently gelded in July, I think, and it's come back and it's run 2 decent races. And in its recent run, it ran at Doncaster 6.5 furlongs, good to soft, in the Weatherby's Bank 2-year-old sales race. I think it's £220,000 prize money. Pretty competitive, hot race, a good race. And he ran a credible 5th. You know, I saw that race. It was sticking on really well. It was good to soft that day, and it looks in good nick. And if he can show that form today at Chester, he'll go very close. Now, it's 3-1 at the moment. It's not the sort of price that I like. Okay, I don't like 2-1. I don't like those kind of prices. But I think it's got a pretty decent chance of winning. We've got about 2 or 3 horses here that are out of the handicap. We've got a couple of front runners here that will take each other on. I think it's Jinbar and June Dog. I think they'll make it a decent clip. A couple that don't like the ground, and one that's gone up in the weights, Rufus King. So if Zap can show the form that he did in his recent race 16 days ago, I can see it going really, really close. My only concern is I really don't like when trainers bring two horses from the same stable, because you just don't know what they're going to come up with. And, you know, it happens all the time when, especially in like the AP O'Brien stable, they always bring 2 horses to a race and then the outsider wins. But I'm hoping that I've picked the right one, because he's got It Don't Come Easy here, drawn in gate 7. It doesn't appear to like the soft ground. Okay, I think the horse that I'm tipping will prefer the conditions, because it was by a horse called Mason, and if Zap has picked up any of Mason's traits, then he should relish the rain softened ground, because Mason was a Group 1 winner. I think it was the July Cup. It was about 5 years ago, and he was really good on heavy and soft ground. So let's hope Zap will relish the conditions and be able to win this race. Because of the price, I don't think it's worth backing each way, so we're going to go straight in for the win. It's drawn in 5, so I'm hoping they'll make it. I'm hoping Jinbar and June Dog will make it a good clip, and he'll just sit in behind them and then be there at the business end of the race. Okay, so it's 3-1 now with Bet365, and I'm going to go 8 points win. 8 points win at 3-1. Okay, moving on to the next race. Newmarket 520. There are 2 horses I like here. Okay, Susie's Connoisseur and Fighting Temeraire. I like Susie's Connoisseur because I think he or she, I haven't checked if it's a filly or colt, sorry. Give me a minute. It's a gelding. Okay, Susie's Connoisseur is actually a gelding, and it's been tumbling down the weights. It's one of those hold-up horses that it's suited by a really strong pace, and because it's a really big field, I can't see it being a steady gallop. I think they're going to go all out here, and with 7 furlongs, it's a very specific distance because they don't really stay a mile, and they haven't got the speed to be a sprinter. So you have to find those 7 furlong specialists, and I think Susie's Connoisseur is one of them. She's a very good price. She's well handicapped. He's well handicapped. He's coming down in the weights. 1 off 100. Now he's carrying in the late 80s. Stuart Williams does pretty well in these kind of races, and at the moment it's 22-1 with Bet365. I'm going to go 3 points each way at 22-1, and the second horse I like in this race is Fighting Temeraire out of the Dean Ivory stable, currently 14-1 with Bet365, and it has a similar kind of profile. It's a very 6 to 7 furlong specialist, held up at the back of the pack, and then just come from behind and try and win the race. There should be a strong pace today. It's a very lightly raced 4-year-old, pretty consistent. It can run a bit keenly, which is not good, because you want them to save something in the locker in the last furlong. So I'm hoping if it settles today, it's his third appearance this season, and if it can settle at the back, then it should go close. It's still reasonably handicapped. I think it's got a lot of improvement in him, and I'm hoping for a big run. So I'm going to go 3 points each way, Susie's Connoisseur, 3 points each way, Fighting Temeraire in the 520 Newmarket. Okay, and the last one, main account bet again, 650 Chelmsford, Pactolus each way, and we are going 4 points each way at 15-2. Another one from Stuart Williams stable. It's gone down the weights. It's feasibly handicapped, probably better handicapped than its rivals, than his rivals. It's one of stronger races and it can win on the. It's a course and distance winner, and I believe it will get there. It will get at least third. I've had a look at the race closely, and yeah, I really fancy it. So let me just round it up. So 4:15 Chester, Zap 8 points win. 5:20 Newmarket, Susie's Connoisseur, 3 points each way. Fighting Temeraire, 3 points each way. And the last one is 6:50 Chelmsford, 4 points each way at 15-2, Pactolus. Okay, those are my main account bets for today. I don't think I have anything tomorrow in the ARC meeting. I think it's too competitive, and we probably won't be having a main account bet until later on next week. So let's get heavy on these guys, and let's hope we can win something this Saturday. Okay, thanks for listening, and catch me on Twitter for some non-account bets. Cheers.